I'm Chip Rowan with the Armstrong Neighborhood Channel, and you're watching In the Know. For this episode, I am joined by Vern Oler. Hello, Vern.
Chip, how are you, sir?
I am well. And Vern is the president for the McPoyle Foundation, and you have an event coming up. This is the second annual, right?
It's the second annual. It's actually the Kickoff the Summer Kickball Tournament for the McPoyle Foundation, a group that was formed in dedication to Jamie McPoyle, local school teacher, tragically passed away from cancer at the young age of 50. And we've kind of taken his lead by giving back to the community, and we're continuing his work through the foundation, which is part of our mission statement.
Yeah, it's great. And what's the date of this kickball tournament?
May 31st. It's the Saturday after Memorial Day.
Okay. And it's at McPoyle Field.
It's at McPoyle Field.
And if people don't know, how do you find McPoyle Field?
McPoyle Field is, if you come into Connersville on Pittsburgh Street, heading to South Connersville, right before you get to the South Connersville line, it's on the left-hand side. It's that park. There's a playground, there's some basketball courts, and there's a ball field there.
Yeah. So on May 31st, and what time does this event start?
It starts at 10 a.m.
Okay.
It's limited to 16 teams. Price is $300 per team. You're guaranteed 3 games. There's a little bit of a round robin bracket set up. We'll do that with the draw, and then we'll get into the semifinals and the finals, and hopefully we're out of there around 4 o'clock.
Okay. Rules? What are
We have a
rules?
couple different rules. You have to have rosters are 12 people, but you only have 8 people on the field.
Uh-huh.
Okay. Out of those 8 people on the field, 3 of them have to be women.
Okay.
And 2 of those people have to be 50. And that's not to say that your woman could not be over 50. And
Right.
then you're killing 2 birds with 1 player.
Right.
And last year, like I said, this is our second annual. Last year, it went really well. Some of the better players for the tournament were women.
Yeah. And how many teams did you have last year?
Last year, we had 9.
Okay.
And it
You
went
can
really
have
well.
up to 16, though.
We can go up to 16, yes.
Yes. You're hoping for it to grow this year.
Yes, exactly.
Now, how do they register? If someone wants to register and put a team together, how do they do that?
You can message us on the Facebook page for the McPoyle Foundation, or you can actually email me at veohler, veohler at yahoo.com.
Okay. And you can set them up.
I'll set them up. And even if you don't have a team and you feel this is something you want to do, or you and a friend want to do, get a hold of me. We can put teams together.
Okay.
And
It's a good idea.
a band of misfits,
Yeah.
basically.
Yeah. Now, in addition to people actually participating, people can come and spectate too, right?
We'll have a food truck set up. I think it's Bundridge Bus and Barbecue.
Okay.
The food truck will be there for the day. It is an over 21 event. So if you're playing, please bring proper ID. You need that. If you cannot play if you don't have proper ID. And but yeah, it's there. Come, enjoy. We'll have chance baskets, raffles, 50-50, stuff like that.
Yeah, it sounds good. And then there's other grandstands there that people could set in? There's some bleachers?
You know what? There are bleachers.
Yeah.
Actually, the left field line has a small grade to it, kind of like God put his own bleachers in.
Okay.
Which is a great place. There's trees there. It's nice, shady. Parking's at a minimum. But you have the side streets of the south side, Race, Austin, Davidson.
Just find a street.
Find a street and park. You'll be fine. There's a lot of room there. And then you can actually park up by the church, Calvary Assembly of God Church. Pastor Matt's always gracious in letting us park up by his church. Or you can park in behind Falcon Stadium and walk, which is a little bit of a trek, but it's close.
Get your steps in.
Get your steps. If you're not going to play, you might as well walk.
Exactly. So it sounds like a fun day. I mean, it's fun, I'm sure. You said that it was down, the championship was close last year?
No, it was not close. The championship game was actually a blowout, which I was surprised.
Okay.
The McPoyle family, actually, and for those of you who don't know Jamie was a Philadelphia native. Unfortunately, we clutter that field every year. Every event we have, we put this flag up that has the Eagles, the Flyers, the Sixers.
Which you would love.
Yeah, but we put that up in his honor. But they brought a team in, and they won it. They beat Fox Tavern in the final.
Okay.
It was a 10-run rule game, and the winning run scored, and the skies opened up.
Yeah.
It was within a matter of 2 seconds. It was total
lots
chaos.
of rain. Yeah.
Yes.
Well, unfortunately, it waited.
Yes, it did.
That was the key. So talk a little bit about the foundation, some of the work that you do.
like I said, we're trying to continue Jamie's work. Jamie was not a native of Connersville. When he moved here, he got involved with Little League. This is even before he had kids. There was a rumor or a running joke out there that every time the South Side Lions won a championship, Jamie had another baby. So they were out there, and he was working on the field. He went to the city way back when to say, hey, is there funds available? There wasn't. So he took it upon himself.
So he was raising money himself.
He was car washes, bake sales, however he could do it. He raised money himself, and the work that he did was amazing. And some things that he wanted to do through the foundation we've been able to do. For those of you familiar with McPoyle Field, right field is really short for baseball. And he always wanted, like Fenway Park, he wanted a green monster out there. Well, this past winter, the McPoyle Foundation, through the money we've raised, we actually have a 16-foot high fence out there that the bottom is green. The slats are being put in as we speak. It hopefully will be done by the 31st for the tournament, but it's exactly what Jamie wanted.
Yeah.
We have water out there. We've been able to hook water up out there. Electricity we have out there. We actually have cameras that we went in half with the Connersville Rec Board for security out there. So like I said, and what's good about having this out there, and one of the reasons this event is at McPoyle Field, we couldn't do softball, but we wanted to do an event to use the field.
Right.
And then we came up with this kickball idea.
Yeah.
And there's adult kickball leagues everywhere. You go to Pittsburgh, they're easy,
I've seen them on Facebook.
Yeah, so this is one of the things with just an idea one day, could it get in? The field is used thoroughly by Little League Baseball up until probably the end of May, early June. So maybe this is something after that we get together and get going. But Jamie would be happy to see this tournament and what we're able to do with the funds that we raise off of this tournament.
Yeah, and you said a lot of his family come in for this too.
Oh, his family's some of our biggest supporters. There's always a group of them that comes in no matter what. We just had a night at the races. A group came in. They buy the tickets. They do. They always help support. So they're happy to see what is being done in his honor as well.
So all the money raised benefits the foundation, and the foundation, in addition to doing work at the field, I think you help community ministries.
We do help community ministries. We always give a donation at Christmas time. We always make a donation to the telethon.
Yeah.
He was very active in the ministries, and we want to keep that moving as well.
Yeah. How are things going right now, signing teams up?
Right now, we're probably around 8 teams.
Yeah.
There's a 16-team limit. There's groups that are out there that are saying, hey, yeah, we're getting a team together, getting a team. Until I start seeing them, I will basically, once I get money, I will hold your spot for you.
Yeah. We were thinking about a team for Armstrong, but I decided we're all too old. We'd probably have to go.
Well, you need 250, so
I think we'd be all over 50.
I had a local doctor said he would like to get a team in, but he said he wanted special privileges if he put 2 people over 60 on the field.
There you go.
So maybe those are rules that we have to look at down
Kind of adjust them as you go along. Well, if you will, Vern, give us the date and times and how people can register again.
Again, the date is May 31st. The time is 10 a.m. to roughly 4-ish, around in there. You can register by going to the Jamie McPoyle page and contacting us, or you can register by contacting me myself at veohler at yahoo.com.
Wish you well with the event. Thank you for the work you do in the community through the foundation.
Thank you, Armstrong. You guys are always there for everyone.
We're glad to help.
Thank you.
And now, you're in the know.